The 202nd day of the war between Russia and Ukraine continues. Let's look at the main events over the past day. Before starting the video, I want to talk to you about my reports from the front. Yesterday, I was bombarded with messages in the comments that I am giving outdated information. Let's look into this. We are talking about the northern sections of the line, which Russia has defined as a new line of defense in the Kharkov region along the river and the Oskil Reservoir. Many authors of the YouTube channels that you mentioned to me in the comments claim that the Ukrainian army has taken control of the cities of Kupiansk and Borova. And yes, they are telling the truth if you take information from sources on only one side of the conflict. But my goal in creating this YouTube channel, as much as possible, is to be objective and convey verified information that comes from both sides. For me, the main confirmation of the occupation of a particular settlement is a photo or video confirmation, but definitely not just the words of one of the parties to the conflict. Yesterday, the whole evening, and today half of the day, I was looking for information about Kupiansk and Borova. And he stayed with his mind. The city of Kupiansk is divided into two parts. The western one is under the control of Ukrainian troops, the eastern one is under the Russians. Also, according to Borova, there is no confirmation of the liberation of this city by the Ukrainian army. The front, as it was, remained along the river and the Oskil Reservoir. My conclusions are confirmed by the American Institute for the Study of War. I hope that I was able to explain to you what I am guided by when creating my videos. I want to thank you separately for the subscriptions and likes. For me, it is very important. And so let's move on to summaries. The General Staff of Ukraine reported that over the past day, the enemy was forced out of more than 20 settlements. Moreover, the Ukrainian army is advancing not only in the Kherson and Kharkov regions, but also in the Donetsk direction. This statement was later confirmed. Videos have surfaced showing Ukrainian troops in Bogorodikny and Svyatogorsk, which were captured by Russia over the summer. According to Bogorodikny, this is a village near Svyatogorsk on the other side of the Donetsk River. The information was officially confirmed. And for Svyatogorsk, there is no exact understanding of who controls this city. The Russian-appointed authorities of Svyatogorsk claimed that the city was under Russian control, and the photos from there were taken by a Ukrainian sabotage group. True, a number of Russian military telegram channels confirmed that the situation in the city is difficult for Russians. By evening, a video appeared from Svyatogorsk with the Ukrainian military. Svyatogorsk is located on the left bank of the Seversky Donets, where Russian forces intended to fortify themselves after retreating from the Izium. Late yesterday evening, the head of the unrecognized Donetsk Republic, Pushilin, said in his video that the situation in Svyatogorsk is difficult and there are battles in the city itself. If the Ukrainian military recapture it, then this plan will be seriously violated. However, according to information from various sources, Ukrainian troops in other places of the Donetsk region also crossed to the left bank of the Donets and are advancing on Lyman and Yampol. True, according to the Russians, both cities are still under Russian control and the attacks of the Ukrainian army are repulsed. On the map of the Institute for the Study of War, the counteroffensive of the Ukrainian army is marked in the area of Kryhorivka and Bilogorivka near Lysychansk. What has not been officially announced yet. True, the head of the Luhansk Regional Military Administration, Sergei Gaidai, said that there were already liberated settlements in the Lugansk region. But he did not specify the names, adding only that there is a cleansing going on. There was preliminary information that Bilogorivka is already under the Ukrainian military. At the same time, judging by the reports, Russia continues its offensive south of Bakhmut. There were battles in the area of Zaitsevo and Nikolaivka Druga on the highway to Gorlivka. The enemy also attacked the area of Maersk and Krasnogorivka. Fighting near Avdiivka has intensified in recent days. The city is being actively bombed. In Russia, they report advances in the area, but do not specify which ones. Also, Russian Telegram channels write about repulsed attempts by Ukrainian forces to counterattack on Pisky, although there is no confirmation of this information. Let's move on to the southern sector of the front. The speaker of the Odessa Regional Military Administration, Brachik, said that in the Kherson region, the armed forces of Ukraine had liberated Vysokopilya, Novovoznesensk, Belogorka, Myrolubivka, and Suky Stavik. It should be noted that earlier many of these settlements have already appeared in the reports among the liberated ones. The Ukrainian command says that the Russians in the south are in a difficult situation, and some of their units are trying to negotiate the surrender of weapons. However, so far there are no examples of organized surrender. The reason is called strikes on Russian supply lines, which make the defense of the right bank of the Dnieper River problematic. However, there is no evidence of this information yet. Interestingly, Western observers believe that in the Kherson region, Russian troops can deliberately shorten the front line and retreat 5 to 10 kilometers towards Kherson in order to stay within reach of their own artillery on the left bank of the Dnieper in order to overcome the problem with the supply of ammunition to the right bank. This was written by the Polish open data specialist Yaroslav Wolski. So far, this information has not been confirmed. However, such a step in theory would really allow the Russian army to solve the problem of transporting ammunition across the Dnieper River. In many respects, artillery would begin to operate from the left bank. That's all for now. I'm waiting for your opinion in the comments. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.